Good morning, children. Children, we have studied about exhaustible and inexhaustible resources. We know that those resources like fossil fuel, petroleum, coal or the gas, natural gas and other minerals and metals that get exhausted after using them are called exhaustible resources. Those natural resources which we can use again and again, and if they keep on generating even after using them, is called inexhaustible resources. For example, sunlight, air, land or soil, whichever you want to speak. Then we have water, animals and plants. In this way, we have studied about exhaustible and inexhaustible resources. But we have also studied that whether it is exhaustible resources or inexhaustible resources, we should use them very carefully. We should not waste our resources. Resources are very important. They are they satisfy our needs. They help us to develop, to progress, and they are like our lifeline. And if we keep on wasting them, one day it may come that even the inexhaustible resources like plants, animal, water, there will be scarcity of these. So we should be very careful of conserving these resources, taking care of these resources, not polluting the resources, and not slowly these resources become extinct, they died out. In this way, we are going to study today about animals. Some of the animals which we are going to discuss have extinct, have gone forever. Now, children, you know animals are inexhaustible resources because they can reproduce. Animals give birth to their babies, or they lay eggs. So in this way they keep on reproducing and we get animals in natural way. But children, anything if we waste, if we kill them, if we hunt them, will there be enough animals in this world or surviving in this world? As a few years back there was a survey done, and the government found in India there were only few hundreds of tigers left. So it was very alarming. Tigers, we need all the type of animals in this world. Nature has given us this beautiful animal kingdom and we should preserve it. So government took some steps in saving tiger. You must have seen many programs on TV channels where people are urging to save tigers. Because we hunt animals, the people hunt animals for our selfish need. We sell their skin, we sell their nails and teeth and all other body parts for gaining some monetary benefits. So in this way we hunt animals, we destroy their natural habitat, that is also very important. Those animals which are living in the jungle or wild animals, they need a natural habitat to live, to survive. That's why you see many a times you read in the newspaper, even a lion enters the villages or a leopard entered the houses of people. Why? We have destroyed their natural habitat. We are cutting down the jungles, we are cutting down the trees. Where would the birds live? Where will they lay their eggs and they make their nest? We are cutting down the trees, the jungle, we are cleaning it, clearing it and making buildings and factories and all those things. So slowly they are losing their own homes. Just imagine about us. If our homes are destroyed, our houses are broken down, where will we go? We have to stay on the road. It's a similar thing. And slowly these animals are going to decrease in number. So that's why the government takes initiative that hunting is banned. People who are hunting animals will be prosecuted, means they will be means there will be case against them and they may be jailed for that. Even government has built up natural habitats for them in the way of protecting them, and that's why we have these national park and wildlife sanctuaries or the bird sanctuaries to protect their natural way of living. These things are built because they are protected as well as they are getting in the open space to live. So it is very important that we should be aware that animals, if we keep on destroying their homes and killing them, one day it will come that they will also become exhaustible resources. Slowly they will die out and there will be very few numbers left in the animal kingdom. And animals are important, it's like a cycle. We need plants, we need animals, we need human beings. The balance should be there. As I told you, if resources are less and human beings are more, there will be scarcity. Similar thing, animals are important, plants are important, trees should not be cut down. If they are cut down for our need, we should plant more and more trees. So animals are inexhaustible resource, we know that because they can reproduce, okay, in the form of giving birth to babies or laying eggs. But if we keep on, they are hunted in large number of their natural homes, like jungles or the trees are destroyed, then they may become extinct. One day it will come that they will be also dying out, means the decreasing number of animals. Thus, if animals are not protected, then they may also become an exhaustible resource. Like we will facing scarcity, and then once we'll see that one day it will come that these animals have either gone down, the number have gone down, or they are totally extinct. Like the dodo and the passenger pigeon, they are no more. Those animals were there in the olden times, but they are extinct, means we do not find these type of animals anymore. The passenger pigeon and this is dodo, like a duck, a kind of duck. Okay, these type of animals, if we keep on killing them, that one day it will come that these animals are totally gone from this world. Okay, so in this way, the animals, even the wild animals or the domestic animals, should be protected and we should preserve them carefully.